Hello. Alright, so I kind of want to talk about speed in this game, right? So speed is, like, unlike other stats on characters, speed is a stat that doesn't increase naturally. Like, you can increase with equipment, like, see how they all have speed in, like, the 90s or sometimes the hundreds, right? So they're all wearing boot accessories, which I've kind of found is kind of like the best accessory. Right, when you go to equipment, there's all kinds of different accessories you can equip. You can do stuff that increases evasion or magic evasion or magic defense and stuff, right? You can even increase like critical hit or counter attack rate. And kind of what I have found is that, right, generally this game, like, you want to avoid damage in this game, right? You have so much from your armor. Your armor will give you so much magical or physical defense, and right, you, like I said, once that defense is gone on the particular stat, that's further attacks of that type of attack. Like if your physical defense is 0, physical attacks will start taking off your health, and once your health reaches 0, the character dies, right? And you can increase that with artifacts, but there's so many fiends and stuff that have attacks that will literally reduce it to 0 instantly, or they hit harder than even the best heavy armor you can get can generally mitigate. I've kind of found that the best way to try to prevent damage is actually just to be a lot faster than the enemy, right? Like when you first start the game, you don't have extra lot of speed items, right? There are some like light armors and stuff that increase a bit of speed, but early on you're kind of limited like +2, like, so like +2 speed or +3 speed on your hats and armor, right? So you probably just want to take the heavier armor stuff that has better defense early on because you're not getting enough speed. But once you start getting access to boots, right, you can start getting boots at like 15-20 speed, right? That can make a huge difference. Most of the characters don't have a big difference in their starting speed. Most characters seem to generally start between, like, certainly ones that start in the academy have around 70 speed. Some have like 60, 71 or 69. Right, the difference between one speed's not a big deal. Guy Blanc seems to start with like really slow speed of 66. I mean, there might be a bit of randomness starting stats, but they aren't stats that go up. I do know the HP and the proficiency points are random at start and on level up. So, but yeah, you might just, when you're building your team, like I said, you probably want to take characters like, right, 71. Like I said, 1.2 points is a big difference, but right, Modinali, like I said, she has 74 base, but she can't use magic, so that is a drawback, but she seems to be the fastest character in the game. And again, there might be a bit of randomness on the starting speed, but just keep that in mind. Yes, but I think that just like here's an example from like a stream I did. Like you can see that right, you have the 2 skeletons there, right? Modinali gets to act right here, and I just defeat one with an unarmed, and then if you watch, she actually gets to act a second time before either of the skeletons act, and she's able to dispatch both of them with unarmed attacks before they get a chance to act at all. Like, so that is, like I said, probably one of the most surefire ways to prevent damage in the game. Is just be a lot faster. You have boot accessories, light armor, like later on, like light armor beginning game, maybe not a big deal, but once you start getting light armor that can add like 4, 5, 6 points per piece, right? You get 5 or 6 points from your hat, 5 or 6 points from your armor, 15, 20 points from your boots. You can add like, 25, 30 speed to your characters, and now all of a sudden, instead of having like 70 speed, you have like 90, 95 speed or 100 speed, right? And that makes a big difference. So yeah, I would say speed is probably like the most important stat to raise through accessories, and boots are the best accessory to get. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.